mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat at mabuhay! Ngayon ay masasaksihan po natin ang pagtatapos ng mga mag-aaral sa mababang paaralang sentral ng Bagtong. Sa taong 2021 na may temang kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Ito ang panahong kinapapanabikan ng mga bata sa ika-6 na baitang, ang katuparan sa kanilang pagsusumikap at pagtsatsaga sa loob ng 6 na taon sa gapila ng mga hamon o pagsubok sa buhay na nagpatatag ng kanilang determinasyon na masuklian ang sakripisyo ng kanilang mga magulang. Kaya naman, mga ginigilaw naming tagapanood, halina't ating pagmasdan ang mga guro sa likod ng kanilang tagumpay, mga mag-aaral, at ang ating panauhing pandangan sa taong ito. Dr. Tuducio S. Cabos, Tagamasid, Pagpuro. Dr. Laurenta C. Macari, Punong Guro. Ginang Maria Ines Berongkoy, Kindergarten Chinese Pechay and Kangkong. Ginang Lidia B. Udeherte, Unang Baitang Kamote Taps. Ginang Lilio R. Facturalan, Unang Baitang Saluyot. Ginang Ruby P. Caballegan, Ikalawang Baitang Pechay. Ginang Maria Erminia Macapanas, Ikalawang Baitang Broccoli. Ginang Analiza L. Alde, Ikatlong Baitang Malungkay. Churlita A. Obanil, Ikatlong Baitang Gabi Leaves. Ginang Ana Corita B. Macasel, Ika-4 na Baitang Ampalaya Leaves. Cynthia G. Rosaldo, Ika-4 na Baitang Asparagus. Binibining Dulce Zenaida Abelyar, Ika-5 Baitang Spinach. Ginang Marcel A. Altar, Ika-6 na Baitang Cauliflower and Cabbage. Ginoong Jan A. Rosaldo, Property Custodian and Relief Teacher. Crystal Zaira P. Amistad, Disbursing Officer. Aluna P. Duran, Senior Bookkeeper. Gigi P. Salameda, District Nurse. Dr. Arnold Salamida, Dentist. Ginoong Marieto P. Macapanas, District ALS Coordinator. Ginang Sharon A. Ayon, ALS Mobile Teacher. Ginang Dolores Maria A. Makawili, Administrative Aid. Ginang Dolores Ogira, Panauhing Pandangal. Mga magulang, mga mag-aaral na magsisipagtapos sa ika-6 na baitang. Upang formal na simula ng ating palatuntunan, sabay-sabay po nating awitin ng may pagmamalaki ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas na susundan ng pagbibigay galang at pasasalamat sa ating poong may kapal at himno ng sangay ng Silangang Samar.
Daka mga langit pagdayawon, ani mo ngaran, ikanhi mo haamon, ani mo ginhalian, ipasunod, ani mo kaburuton, dinhi hatuna, sugad man halangit, tagan mo kami, iyan, hankaran unamon, hay ginaadlaw, pagwadon mo ang amon, mga sala, sugad pagwarahan namon, ang nakasala, haamon, nandiri mo kami, bayan, basi diri kami, pagdagon, han mga panulay, kundi bawi kami, ha mga karatan.
DepEd sinirangan sama, paglaumhan kabataan, hiyap nga kinaadman, imo gintuman, damo nga pamaagi, ug mga binuhatan, di kalidad nga edukasyon at katuyoan. Dipid sinirangan sa marlamrag, kalipay ikaw gudlaan nagahatag, mag-upay nga programa, imo ginhayag kami nasarig kay sirak mo manyak. Pagkaurusa kita mga istihanon, dinobligay ang makusog nga gahom, tangtod nga serbisyo igpapadayon, magsusunod kita dalan nga matadon. Dipid sinirangan sa marlamrag, kalipay ikaw gudlaan nagahatag, mag-upay nga programa, imo ginhayag kami nasarig kay sirak mo manyak. Hatak na nga masiroman kalangitan, sirak mo an amon susundan. DepEd sinirangan sama, paglaom kahanatanan, DepEd sinirangan sa marlamrag, kalipay ikaw gudlaan nagahatag, mag-upay nga programa, imo ginhayag kami nasarig kay sirak mo manyak. DepEd sinirangan sa marlamrag, kalipay ikaw gudlaan nagahatag, mag-upay nga programa, imo ginhayag kami nasarig kay sirak mo manyak, kami nasarig kay sirak mo manyak.
Ngayon naman po, ating panoorin ang taos-pusong pagbati sa mga batang matagumpay na magsisipagtapos sa taong ito, na ibibigay ng ating mga dalubhasang leader ng kagawaran ng edukasyon. DepEd Secretary Leonor Imbriones, Regional Director Maria Gemma M. Ledesma, at ng ating Division Superintendent Carmelino P. Bernadas.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
My warmest congratulations to the graduates of Batch 2021. Today marks another milestone in your lifelong journey in achieving your dreams and successes in life. Finishing your basic education in the midst of pandemic was quite challenging. The shift from the normal to the current situation was a complete change for all of us. The process of keeping abreast with the latest trends in education was not easy, but you did your best in dealing with the challenges of the new normal. This year's graduation theme, Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic, highlights DepEd's commitment to provide inclusive and quality education while ensuring the safety of the teachers and learners from the health risks of COVID-19. My dear graduates, you have proven your resilience by braving the threats of the global health crisis in furtherance of useful and productive learning. I congratulate you for your courage and genuine commitment to contribute to nation building by continuously improving your skills and competence through quality basic education. To the champions of education, the tireless teachers, generous stakeholders, and loving parents, this occasion marks another unmistakable example that everything is possible when we unite and pool our resources together. I sincerely thank you for your commitment and inspiration in exploring the most sustainable ways of supporting the learning continuity of our learners in the face of COVID-19 pandemic. Dear graduates, the road ahead is full of uncertainties. Press forward. Let your dreams and aspirations be your guide toward achieving the fullest potentials and building a strong nation for the Filipino youth. Once again, congratulations and Godspeed.
It is with great pleasure that I congratulate all the hardworking basic education graduates and completers of DepEd Schools Division of Eastern Samar, Batch 2021. Graduation and completion rites mark a significant milestone in your life where you have gained victory over all sorts of adversities. Indeed, the journey toward this end has been very tough, and yet here you are taking the significant leap in your educational achievement that will bring you to better opportunities. Hence, you need to be grateful to all people who have been supporting you all the way just so you can reach this goal. The challenges of the new normal have been extremely unfavorable. More so, as you did your part in painstakingly performing your tasks as diligent learners, accomplishing the number of modules we provided, as well as the rest of the school requirements, and you handled them well. The theme for this year's graduation, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, uplifts the DepEd's efforts to ensure provision of accessible, quality, relevant, and liberating basic education for all, while ensuring the health safety of the teachers and learners from the risks of the dreadful virus. Thus, I am urging everyone to constantly pull our efforts together to further sustain the resilience in us, wherein we have proven ourselves as survivors from various types of tribulations in furtherance of quality basic education. Allow me, therefore, to extend my words of appreciation and gratitude to all the teachers, school officials, parents, the local government units, the non-government organizations, and all other stakeholders for all the sacrifices and support extended. You are instrumental to the attainment of all educational programs and projects as cited in our learning continuity plans implemented in our schools. To our dear graduates and completers, congratulations for a job well done. I feel delighted joining with you on this occasion with the able support of your parents and relatives, because you have reciprocated our efforts of making all of you worthy to become the lifelong learners that you are now. You have just started to take the road less traveled. Continue to leap forward and be the best that you can be. The road you have chosen may have been rough and even at times threatening, but you survived and now enjoying the fruits of your labor. Rest assured that we, in the Schools Division of Eastern Samar, shall continue to maximize our initiatives as we implement reforms in our educational system to ensure that you become globally competitive and able to meet the demands of the society. Again, congratulations.
Sabi ng isang sikat na American military leader, a true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by equality of his action and the integrity of his intent. Mga minamahal naming tagapanood, ating panoorin at pakinggan ang mensahe ng aktibo at dinamikong leader at punong guro na tumatayong ama sa mababang paaralang sentral ng Bagtong, Ginoong Laurente C. Macalit, na susundan ng pagpapakilala at pagpapatunay sa mga batang magsisipagtapos.
Ang aking malugod at taos-pusong pagbati sa lahat ng magsisipagtapos sa ika-6 na baitang sa paaralang ito. Bagtong Central, Purok ng Salcido to. Ang pagtatapos sa taon ng pamparalang 2020-2021 ay nakatuon sa tema, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Ang kagawaran ng edukasyon ay masusing naghahanap ng mga bisang pamamaraan kung paano may pagpapatuloy ang pagbibigay ng kalidad na edukasyon sa panahon ng krisis at banta ng COVID-19. Gumagawa ang paaralan ng mga hakbang upang may pagpatuloy ang pag-aaral ng ating mga mag-aaral, upang sa ganun ay hindi sila mahinto sa pag-aaral at may pagpatuloy na maragdagan ang kanilang karunungan kahit tayo ay nasa hinaharap ng banta ng COVID-19. Mga mahal kong magulang at mag-aral, hindi tayo pababayaan ng ating kagawaran at mga kawani nito. Huwag tayong sumuko, tayo'y makipag-ugnayan at magkapit-bisig at harapin ang krisis na ito. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong walang sawang pag-intindi at pagsasakripisyo para ninyong makamtan ang inyong minimithi na makatapos sa inyong edukasyong pang-elementarya. Sa lahat ng mga pagsubok na ating dinaranas ngayon dahil sa banta ng COVID na pandemya, magpapatuloy pa rin tayo sa ating pag-aaral. Hindi dapat mahinto ang paghahanap ng karunungan sa anumang banta sa kapaligiran. Ipagpatuloy natin ang edukasyon dahil ito ay para sa ating kinabukasan. Sa ating mga magulang at iba pang stakeholders, salamat sa lahat ng inyong walang sawang pagsuporta sa paaralan. Hindi ninyo kami iniwan sa lahat ng mga pagsubok sa krisis o banta ng COVID-19. Patuloy ninyo kaming sinuportahan, inalalayan at tinulungan sa paghahanap ng mga solusyon para may sakatuparan ng paaralan na ipagpatuloy ang pagbibigay ng kalidad na edukasyon habang tayo ay nasa krisis na panahon. Muli, sa ngalan ng Bagtong Central Elementary School at sa hanay ng mga guro nito, ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat at maligayang pagtatapos. Patnubayan, nawa tayo ng may kapal. Salamat. Sir, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of Bagtong Central Elementary School for school year 2020-2021. 11 boys and 13 girls with a total of 24 who satisfactorily complied all the requirements prescribed by the Keto 12 curriculum of the Department of Education. For your confirmation, sir.
Para naman po sa pagpapatibay at pagbibigay ng katibayan sa mga batang magsisipagtapos, andito po ang ama ng ikalawang purok ng Salcedo, Ginoong Chudusyo S. Cabos, at susundan po ito ng pagbibigay ng diploma at karangalan sa mga batang magsisipagtapos.
By the authority vested in me as district in charge for Salcedo to, and with the certification of your school head, that 11 boys and 13 girls, a total of 24 pupils, have satisfactorily completed all requirements of basic education under the Keto 12 curriculum. I confirm to you graduates, congratulations. You are now qualified to enroll in both private and public high schools in the entire country.
Ayade Gabriel L. Pangarap maging pulis. Berongoy Rovilchan O. Pangarap maging pulis. Duran Ezekiel Josh O. Pangarap maging pulis. Garcia Lois Hardy. Pangarap maging inhenyero. Pernito Justin C. Pangarap maging guro. Ikalimang may karangalan section coverage. Berongoy Darin J. Pangarap maging pulis. Oduya Albert John P. Pangarap maging pulis. Ogania Mark Aaron O. Pangarap maging guro. Ikalawang may karangalan section cauliflower. Opinia Giancarlo C. Pangarap maging pulis. Salazar Clint Emmanuel. Pangarap maging pulis. Villaseñor Jerome C. Pangarap maging sundalo. Abulencia Raya O. Pangarap maging pulis. Altar Sharin May A. Pangarap maging chef. Unang may karangalan section cauliflower. Bayaro Melvi O. Pangarap maging guro. Ikaapat na may karangalan section cabbage. Kabi Iza Catril G. Pangarap maging guro. Ikatlong may karangalan, Section Cauliflower. Store Erica Aluna L. Pangarap maging abogado. Unang may karangalan, Section Cabbage. Garcia Michaela J. Pangarap maging pulis. Ikatlong may karangalan, Section Cabbage. Noriaga Joanne F. Pangarap maging doktor. Uduya Mary Ann M. Pangarap maging guro. Uduya Vijay G. Pangarap maging guro. Ikalimang may karangalan, Section Cauliflower. Ugabar Mercy Grace R. Pangarap maging bumbero. Ika-anim na may karangalan, Section Cauliflower. Opinya Princess Abigail C. Pangarap maging guro. Paddy Maria Elisha G. Pangarap maging guro. Ikalawang may karangalan, Section Cabbage. Villegas Brinzel A. Pangarap maging guro. Ika-apat na may karangalan, Section Cabbage. Binabati namin kayo, mga bata. May kasabihang, experience is the best teacher. You cannot learn until you experience it. Sa pagkakataong ito, ating pakinggan ang mensahe na puno ng pabaon at inspirasyon mula sa ating panauhing pandangal na ipapakilala ng ating dalubhasang guro sa ika-6 na baitang, Ginang Maricel A. Altar.
Sa ating kagalang-galang at walang kapagurang tagapagmasid pampurok ng Salcedo 2, Dr. Teodosio Escabos, gayon din ang ating maunawain at butihing punong guro ng Bagtong Central, Dr. Laurenti C. Macali, sa mga magulang, mga mag-aaral at sa inyong nanonood ngayon sa ating virtual na pagtatapos, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ngayong araw na ito ay sobrang mahalaga para sa mga batang nagsisipagtapos dahil ito ang araw na kanilang pinakahihintay, ang makuha ang kanilang diploma bilang patunay ng kanilang pagtatapos sa elementarya. At dahil sa mahalagang okasyon na ito, malugod ko pong sasabihin sa inyo na mayroon tayong espesyal na panauhing pandangal para sa taong 2020 hanggang 2021. Sa 6 na magkakapatid, siya ang panganay na anak nila Ginoong Fortunato Macasa Beronggoy at Ginang Crescencia Makatimpag Arias. Ipinanganak siya noong Marso 28, 1958 sa Barangay Bagtong, Salcedo, Silangang, Samar. Siya ay kasalukuyang 63 taong gulang na. Nagtapos siya ng elementarya sa Bagtong Central noong 1965 hanggang 1971 at sa Southern Samar Agricultural College naman para sa kanyang sekundarya noong 1971 hanggang 1975. Samantala, nag-aral din siya ng kolehiyo sa Eastern Samar State University, Salcedo Campus noong 1975 hanggang 1979. Kumuha rin siya ng master's degree na kung saan ito ay Master of Arts in Educational Management sa Eastern Samar State University, Giwan Campus sa taong 1988 hanggang 2000 at nakakuha siya ng 24 na units nito. Siya'y nakapag-asawa kay Ginoong Rogelio Cahipo Ogera na taga-barangay Bagtagbakan, Salcedo, Eastern Samar noong 1972 at biniyayaan sila ng 2 magaganda at mababait na mga anak na babae na sila Diana at Rosario Faith. Parehong tapos nang mag-aral ang mga anak niya sa kolehiyo, maliban sa bunsong anak niya na nagkukuha ngayon ng abogasiya. Ang ating panauhing pandangal ay nagsimula sa kanyang pagtuturo noong Agosto 1980 hanggang Pebrero 22, 1980 sa Tagbakan Elementary School bilang temporary sa kadahilanang hindi pwede magturo ang mga nagsipagtapos ng BS Ag-Ed noon ng elementarya. Kaya naman, ang kanyang status ay temporary pa lamang. Ngunit sa paglipas ng mga taon, dumating din ang pagkakataong nabigyan siya ng regular permanent appointment noong Pebrero 23, 1982. Kaso, nagkaroon siya ng vehicular accident kaya on leave siya sa kanyang pagtuturo sa Tagbakan Elementary School ng mahigit 4 na buwan at bumalik lamang siya sa kanyang pagtuturo noong Hunyo 1, 1984 hanggang Marso 31, 1992 sa pareho pa ring paaralan na umabot siya ng mahigit 8 taon bago ulit siya mailipat sa Talangdawan Elementary School noong Hunyo 1, 1992 hanggang Hunyo 30, 2019 at nagturo siya ng mga bata sa ikatlong baitang na kung saan mahigit kumulang 27 taon din siyang naging guro sa nasabing paaralan at doon din siya nabigyan ng promosyon na maging unang dalubhasang guro hanggang sa siya'y nagretiro sa serbisyo. Noong Hulyo 1, 2019, nabigyan din siya ng parangal ng Dibisyon ng Silangang Samar bilang rekognasyon sa kanya bilang retiradong dalubhasang guro noong taong ding yon. Kaya naman, isang karangalan para sa akin na ipakilala ko po sa inyong lahat ang ating panauhing pandangal sa taong ito, 2020 hanggang 2021. Wala pong iba kundi si Ginang Dolores Beronggoy Ogira, retiradong unang dalubhasang guro ng Talangdawan Elementary School. Maraming salamat po.
My respect to the school head, Dr. Laurenti Macali, dedicated teachers, supportive parents, the graduating class, guests, a pleasant day to one and all. It is an honor to be with you today to give a perspirational message, not an inspirational one. Let me start by reading an anecdote. A boy who had just received his report card suggested to his father, "Why don't you just enroll me in grade 6 next year, Papa? Then I can quickly go through high school and college and work." "But son," his father replied, surprised, "you have just finished grade 1. You still need to enroll in grade 2, then in grade 3, and grade 4, and so on." "But Papa, if you enroll me in grade 6, I will graduate faster. Then I can go to high school and college, and then, wow, I'll have a job." The boy's eyes glittered. "You cannot do that, son," the father smiled. "You have to move up one step at a time, just like climbing up a ladder. You cannot reach the top of the ladder unless you pass the lower stairs." There happened to be a ladder anchored to a tall coconut tree in front of their house where the two were talking. So the boy walked close to the ladder, examined the stairs, and looked at the ladder up and down and down and up. "It will be a long climb then, Papa," the boy observed. "Of course, son, but as you climb, you will get stronger, brighter, and wiser," the father explained. "I can't understand it, Papa." The boy was perplexed. "You will, as you keep on scaling the stairs," the father ended. For so many students, this month is graduation month. For others, it will simply be moving up from a lower grade or year to a higher one. To those who are graduating, therefore, a happy commencement day. To those who are just moving up to a higher grade or year, an exciting climb to another stair. For your being able to move up or graduate, you have personalities or entities to be grateful to. First, you have to thank God for not only creating you as a living and therefore moving being, but for making you an intelligent human capable of learning and achieving. You should also thank God you are safe and physically fit. Physical and mental fitness combined enables you to perform your schoolwork and other tasks excellently. Be thankful also to your teachers. They have not only taught you skills, values, and information. They had also served as your second parents. Whatever and wherever you will be in the future, you owe a substantial part of it to your teachers. They are the mental giants on whose shoulders you will always stand. More importantly, you should thank your parents. They have sacrificed so much, I'm sure, especially in these hard times when face-to-face instruction is a no-no. Indeed, you will be a notorious ingrate if you do not even say, "Thank you, Nanay," or "Thank you, Tatay." Dear parents, I know how happy you are now after months of diligence and hard work. After all the ups and downs, you are now ready to reap the fruits of burning your candles at both ends and the efforts you invested while helping them with their modules and other schoolworks just to meet the deadlines. Please continue to support them. The best reward any parent can give a child, of course, is their education. To the graduates, ahead is more challenging. Like the little boy in the anecdote, you still need to climb the educational ladder because there are no shortcuts in the procurement of a diploma. To the teachers, you deserve to be appreciated for your courage, dedication, and strength in continuing the service for our children to get educated in spite of the dangers of this pandemic. And to all of us, friends, parents especially, ladies and gentlemen, let us all join hands in strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Congratulations, and let us stay safe always.
Ang makatapos sa 6 na taon na pag-aaral sa elementarya ay isang karangalan para sa isang mag-aaral. 6 na taon na pagsusumikap na matutong bumasa at sumulat. 6 na taon na pagkamulat sa kaalaman at ngayon matatapos na may karangalan. Mga ginigiliw kong tagapanood, ating tunghayan ang mensahe ng batang nagkamit ng unang may karangalan, Shannon May A. Altar.
Sa ating butihin tagamasid pampurok ng 2nd distrito ng Salcedo, Dr. Chudosio S. Cabos, ang maunawain at mapagpitagang punong guro ng mababang paaralan ng Bagtong Sentral, Dr. Laurenti C. Macali, gayon din sa ating espesyal na panauhing pandangal ngayong taong ito, Ginang Dolores B. Oguera, sa mga mahal nating mga magulang, kamag-aral, kaibigan at manonood, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ang bawat kabanata ng pagtatapos ng isang mag-aaral ay hudyat ang panibagong pakikipagsapalaran at umpisa ng mas malaking hamon sa tunay na laban sa buhay. Isa sa mga pinaka-aasam-asam ng isang mag-aaral ay ang araw ng kanyang pagtatapos. Ito ang araw na hindi lang tayo ang naghihintay na sumapit, bagkus ay kasama ang mga mahal natin sa buhay. Dito nagkakaroon ng tuldok ang ating mga mahahabang litanya tungkol sa hirap ng lahat ng ating pinagdaanan, lalo na ngayong panahon ng pandemya. Maraming pagsubok ang kinaharap natin ngayon bilang mga estudyante. Ngunit lahat yun ay nalagpasan natin dahil sa ating pagsisikap at pagpupursige para tapusin natin ang laban natin bilang mga estudyante. Kaya naman mula sa pagiging mga ordinaryong mag-aaral ay ganap na tayong mag-graduate ngayon. Ang kasalungat ng salitang pagtatapos ay umpisa. Umpisa o simula ng panibagong yugto ng mas mapaghamong uri ng buhay. Ang ating buhay na nasanay sa apat na sulok ng silid-aralan ay biglang nagbago dahil sa hindi inaasang pandemya na dumating sa ating bansa na nakaapekto sa ating pag-aaral. Kaya naman lahat ay nagbago sa uri ng ating pakikipagbaka at pagharap sa hamon ng buhay para sa panibagong pag-asa na balang araw ay lahat ay babalik sa normal. Ngunit sadyang malawak na ang uri ng mundo na ating ginagalawan. Kaakibat nito ay ang mga malalaking obligasyon at mga responsibilidad na nakaatang na sa ating mga balikat. Dito na natin tunay na maintindihan ang tunay na kahulugan ng salitang buhay. Walang silbi ang lahat ng ating mga parangal at mga gawad na natanggap mula sa ating pagtatapos kung hindi natin ito lubusang magagamit. Ang mga diploma at mga matataas na grado ay magsisilbing mga palamuti lamang kung hindi natin ito magagamit ng may kabuluhan. Alalahanin natin sa kabila ng hirap ng ating mga magulang, ay pilit nila tayong iginapang ay tinaguyod para lamang makatapos tayo sa ating pag-aaral. Ang karangalan sa pagtatapos ay regalo natin sa ating mga magulang. Ngunit ang kapakinabangan ng ating pag-aaral ay para sa ating mga kinabukasan. Ang pagtatapos natin sa elementarya ay ang umpisa ng ating unti-unting pagtayo sa ating mga sariling mga paa. Umpisa ng pag-abot ng ating mga munti at malalaking pangarap at paghanda sa ating mga sarili para sa mapaghamong paglalakbay sa totoong kahulugan ng buhay. Kaya ngayong tayo ay nagsipagtapos na sa unang hakbang ng ating paglalakbay sa buhay, ang elementarya. Baunin natin sana sa ating isipan ang magandang alaala na sa kabila ng pandemya napakita natin sa lahat na nagtagumpay tayo. Huwag kalimutang magpasalamat sa lahat ng mga taong tumulong sa atin para maabot natin lahat ang katagumpayan ng ating pag-aaral dahil kung wala sila, wala rin tayo. Yun ang ating mga magulang at mga guro. Maraming pong salamat sa inyo. Asahan ninyo na hindi namin malilimutan ang aming paaralang pinagmulan at nagturo at nagmulat para labanan lahat ng pagsubok sa buhay. Sa inyo, kapwa ko graduates, palagi niyong isipin ipagpatuloy ninyo anuman atin na umpisahan. Huwag kayong sumuko, laban lang tayo para lalong gumanda ang buhay natin balang araw at maipagmalaki natin na tayo ay hindi natibag bagkus naging matatag dahil sa pagsisikap, pagsisipag at pagtsatsaga sa pag-aaral. Maligayang pagtatapos at mabuhay po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Ngayon naman, sabayin natin ang mga magsisipagtapos sa pag-awit ng isang awitin na pinamagatang Panibagong Bukas na nagbigay inspirasyon sa kanila na makamtan ang pagkakataong ito na makatapos sa elementarya. Susundan din po ito ng panunumpa ng mga magsisipagtapos sa pangunguna ni Erica Aluna Elistor, unang may karangalan.
Ang mga alaalang lumipas, tila ba kailan lang nang tayo'y mangarap. luklayin ang landas patungo sa ating bukas. Masakit man sa damdamin, iwanan ang nakaraan. Ngunit dahil sa munting pangarap, kailangan nating maglakbay. Paalam na aking kaibigan, guro at kamag-aral. Dala ko ang alaala na sa ating nagdaan. Ngunit nating mga pangarap, dalangin ko sa may kapal. Naway sa panibagong bukas, tayo ay paalam na aking kaibigan, guro at kamag-aral. Dala ko ang alaala na sa ating nagdaan. Ngunit nating mga pangarap, dalangin ko sa may kapal. Naway sa panibagong bukas, tayo ay
Panunumpa. Kaming nagsisipagtapos sa paaralang sentral ng Bagtong sa taong pampaaralang 2020 hanggang 2021 sa tulong ng Puong May Kapal, ay nangangako na magsisikap at gagawin ang lahat sa abot ng aming makakaya upang maging mabuting mamamayan, maunawain, mapagbigay sa kapwa at may pananampalataya sa Diyos. Ipinangangako namin ang aming lakas, adhikain at mithiin na aming maihahandog sa ating bayan, magiging modelo ng paaralan at may pagmamalasakit at karapatan. Kasihan nawa tayo ng Diyos.
It takes a village to educate a child. Kasabihan na nagpapatibay sa pundasyon ng edukasyon dahil sa suporta at tulong na hindi ipinagkakait ng mga magulang sa bawat mag-aaral sa paaralan. Kaya't ating tunghayan ang mensahe ng ating GBTI President, Ginoong Hil R. Altar.
To our energetic District Head of Salcedo 2 District, Dr. Chudosio Escabos, to our Central Principal, Dr. Lauren T.C. Macali, our beloved guest speaker, Ma'am Dolores Berongoy Ugera, parents, teachers, dear graduates, friends, a pleasant afternoon to each and every one of us. Today is a very remarkable day since this is the first time that we will going to have our graduation ceremony in virtual setup. And this is all because of this pandemic crisis. But don't be discouraged, my dear graduates. Move forward. Always take a step ahead of this pandemic. Strive a little bit harder than before. Always remember that you are just about to begin your life's journey. You are on your step on this journey. Always equip yourself with good education, good moral character, and respect towards others. And to the proud parents of these graduates, I congratulate you for sacrificing in achieving your children's goal, helping them in answering their modules and doing their performance tasks. Before I end up this message, allow me to leave a piece of advice to you, my dear graduates. This is the famous line in which says that poverty is not a hindrance to succeed. Again, good afternoon and congratulations.
Kami po ay buong pusong nagpapasalamat sa pribilehiyong ito na makapaglingkod sa ating mga mag-aaral. sa kabila ng mga pagsubok na pinagdadaanan sa buhay. Sa mga magtatapos, hangad po namin ang inyong katagumpayan at dalangin namin na makamtan ninyo ang inyong mga pangarap sa buhay. Hindi ito ang katapusan ng inyong pag-aaral, kundi panibagong simula tungo sa magandang kinabukasan. Dito po nagtatapos ang ating palatuntunan. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nanood at pagpalain po kayo ng ating poong may kapal. Charlita A. Ubanil, ang inyong tagapagkilala.